everyone, this is Zenith here. If you haven't seen the previous video, which was like a challenge video surrounding like traveling around the void, trying to make sure I get around the whole map and see if it's possible within survival, I'd recommend you watch that first, or the whole playlist that's right here if you haven't seen anything, to get better context for what is going to be shown in this video, since this is kind of a recap not only over the history of the world, but also the challenges and how I came up with them and everything that kind of led to where I'm at now with this channel. So if you're new and you haven't seen those things, I highly recommend you do. If you are caught up and want to continue, then very well, enjoy! That's a little odd. Why are you out here? You're usually not at all. You're usually like further up into the actual base itself, but you're just kind of roaming out here. Going out of your own comfort zone as well, eh? That's quite cool. Okay. Nice. Well done. Oh, you both are also doing that. Huh. I've never seen you like come out here before. It's actually really cool. Alright, well here we are. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Back in the base time. Very, very nice. Alright, let's show you. Barren room, loads of memories. So, I'll start off a little bit with some of the more basic stuff around here. So, this is the museum itself. So, waiting for these to... There we go. So, that's just the view from above. Nothing really special about that, but it's cool you can see all the photos. And this is a full bit look at the base as well. But I think calling this not just a Lost River base, but the museum, you know, gives it significance. It's not a research base, it's nothing like that. It's a home. But it's not going to be in a home. It's a base, it's a museum. That's what it is. That's what this whole thing is. And these are some of the rooms here. So, bedroom, quite barren, but does the job. Have a nice view. The crafting room, which has everything you would literally want. And it runs off of a nuclear reactor. And that shows I've learned something, because in my own home base, you've all probably noticed it, there's a huge issue with power because it's all solar powered. And I found a way to kind of skip it, and it's not really an issue for me, but a few times it was annoying. Just sleep away at night, and then wake up in the morning, have full power again, not an issue. It works fine when there's sun, but without sun, you can't do anything. So that's quite annoying, but I worked my way around it. But definitely should have made a bioreactor or something. Definitely a bioreactor, I think, in one of the rooms. For sure, because I have kelp growing around all the time in all my bases. So I could definitely make a bioreactor and just use that. But I decided not to. I thought solar power is fine. So, nuclear reactor is a big thing. And then, you know, everything in lockers by different rarities of ores of such as well. And then, you know, the radio, power cell, blah, 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 chargers. And then the quote-unquote kitchen. Honest, if I had more time to prep for this video, or if I wasn't as lazy, honestly, I probably would have made like a whole like little bar type of thing going on with a pool, like a little bar table, like a whole like desk, something like that. It would have looked a lot nicer, but it does the job. It's in our survival room type of thing. Then the scanner, which this is the entire Lost River, and at the bottom here you can see that is the inactive lava zone. Up here is roughly, like, you know, the actual tunnel to it. That's inactive. That's active, I'd say. That's inactive. This is where the base is. And that's where I came from. I came from the right side, but you can go up to the left side, and there's a portal there, which is quite cool. I never activated it, though, but I never knew there was one, so it's cool to check that out. I didn't even know there's a way until I saw it for here, so that was quite handy. And it has everything you'd want in terms of ores. It has 3 tabs, so you can get literally everything you want in this space. It's very convenient. So I love it. Really cool. Not only being beautiful, very, very, very handy. Main hall. I don't know, just the connection point. I don't know why I decided to put this here, but I guess I wanted to show everything, so. There's no actual glass ball at the end there. I decided to remove that, and also remove the other thing to craft other stuff, but I had a little bookshelf, which was not in use, but I think a bookshelf works way better there than, for example, a random window that does nothing. So I just ended up putting the window here instead. And then the relaxation room, which is kind of like a little therapy room, a little relaxation room as it says here. And you can get coffee, you can have chips, you know, you can just sit down, relax, and breathe in the slightly, like a % better air quality from the plants in the room. You know, just anti-stress for a bit. Have your thoughts. Listen to Subnuatica soundtrack, the actual calming ones, and just forget your day. Very nice. That room was literally empty. I think I had a containment at one point, but I decided to remove it to craft some of the other stuff here, like the big dome, which is cool. Really love the touch of this. Really nice. But containment was just literally just spine fish. It didn't have anything, so I decided to make it into something nice. So I made this. And then I also had a little idea for a room, which I tried, and then decided to scrap so I can make the glass for this and not there. I made a little observation with a desk and a thing, so you can actually sit down and have some fun, but it's not a research thing at all. If I made this like a research base, like roleplay-wise, I would have definitely kept this, but it's not. It's more of a museum, so I changed it to a museum. It's not a laboratory. So this room is a bit scrapped, but at least you get to see the rough idea, the rough vision I had for it, and I think it works really well. Now, on to the ginormous timeline. 2019, 2020, 2022, and all this is 2024. And then a couple of photos here, and I suppose these count too. These are also, you know, that's the last adventure. I'd put that up definitely below that if I could, but I don't think I had the room. So, a little sad, but hey, whatever. Right, so to begin with, 2019, got the game. This was the second file, not the first one, but the first one had like a day and 17 hours played, so I had everything besides the prawn suit. By this point, I think I only have the Seamoth and the Cyclops, you can see here, but I don't know, this is just a random picture. I don't even know. Oh, that's that. My bad. I thought it was part of the picture itself. Nothing special here, just 2019. This, I already explained, literally thalassophobia. But this picture inspired the idea of, God, I hate the mountains. I hate that biome. I hate the darkness. I hate the dunes because of the Reapers. Just hearing them roar and just seeing nothing of the ground. That sparked the idea for the Dunes challenge. So it all started from this image, which I took accidentally, but I honestly love it, weirdly enough. So it's kind of cool that something from 6 years ago can inspire something that happened a year ago. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. I like that. This is when I made it to the Lost River, which didn't take too long, but you know, it took me a year to kind of get around courage to go down deeper because I never really went. From 2018, 2019, those 2 years, never went down that far. I was just like, nope, be scary. I wouldn't. This is just a nice image, to be fair. Nothing real special about this one. But this one signifies, oh, I actually made it to the Lost River. A deeper biome, which is 1,000 meters underground. Underground. Yes, technically it's underground, yes. So there's that. And then 2022. So I had a 2-year gap now. And then I had another 2-year gap. And then a year gap. So I went from 1-year gaps here. 1, another, then 2 again, and then just 1 again. So the biggest progression chunks were in 2024, and some were in 2022. So 2022, I had basically everything finished. Like you can see the scout there. That's her. That's the beaut. Before she got eaten and ripped apart by by the Reaper Leviathans out in the dunes, but she served me well. I love her. It was great. Had a lot of upgrades. It was very handy, very convenient. But she did the role throughout the whole game. Never once lost her. Had her quite broken a couple times, but you know, never actually got her broken completely to the point where she's gone. But everything was captured on video, which sounds grim when you put it like in the context of a death, but I forever immortalized her in some form, which is cool, besides this photo. So, she's there. Then, Jelly's Room Caves, just a pretty little photo. Don't know why I took this one. This one is probably accidental as well, but, Ghost Leviathan, the tiny one. I was never really scared of these ones, especially because I could easily avoid the one to get to this path, so I never really bothered with it. And I was just like, okay, just a little spooky thing, but nothing really creepy about it. And this I just found adorable that the prawn just sits whenever he's on land. It's so cool. I love this detail. It's such a small thing that they made a whole animation for it, but I think it's really cute. And this was the first time I saw it, so I decided to take a photo of it. I think this is within the containment zone of the Sea Emperor. So I basically finished the game. The only thing I think I had from this point onwards was probably to make the hatching enzyme, which took me 2 years to get back to. Do that. I then start my first Subnautica video. And that's my fully finished room. So, had no fish at all. I completely ignored the fish until, like, right at the end. You know, like, you know what? Why am I just keeping the one peeper in here? Let me add a couple friends. But back then, literally nothing. It was just an empty set piece. But I had everything else. One thing you might have noticed if you went back or caught on your eye if you're one for looking for little details. I added a containment bin and a flask, so the whole study area over there, the little table, is completely finished now. There's nothing else I can put onto it, which is quite nice. And 2024 is also when I done a lot. So not only did I make this base as well, this is the first time I actually made it. The museum had no purpose either. It was just a big room because, ooh, I can make a big room. And then I was like, I have no purpose for this whatsoever. So I decided to give it a very meaningful purpose. But yeah, this is. I think these two pictures are linked. Took this accidentally while doing the Dune video, and this is a picture within Dunes itself. So that's what that is. Nothing special, but you get the general vibe. You get the general gist of what it is, and it's quite nice in my opinion. It doesn't look terrible. And then this is the rocket, so that's when I made it as well. So 2024, I made the rocket, fully finalized my base, and then I made the big base here, which I wanted to make a second home, but to be honest, I love my original one far too much. And it's in a way, it's a pretty area to do it in the surface as well. So I separated this into something else. But at the time, I was thinking of moving everything from there to here, but it would just be really hard and annoying to do. So I decided to keep it. So I kept both. And this is just the room from the sides as well. So nothing too special, but I had all the posters, the miniature, food, the bed, all the caps, bag, plushes, everything. And you can see that on the other end as well. And I purposely put that poster there, the Keep Calm Kitty poster, in that side of the room. So every time I'd wake up from bed, that's the first thing I'd see. And for a person like me, I definitely think I need that, especially before prepping a big video like this, because I definitely will need to keep calm. And then some little memorabilia here. This is when I killed the Reaper in the Aurora Circling Challenge. So there's that. So 2024 was a big year, mainly because I decided to push myself to do videos in this game. And they were my first videos to actually pop off on the channel as well, which means so much. Like, obviously, it's the algorithm. I put in a lot of work, so, like, it's not like everyone here searched it and, like, looked for it on purpose. But the fact that the majority of the people that are watching this channel and the majority of people that know me and also, like, my confidence in recording all came from these videos. And this is the third one. Like, I loved making the second one so much. I could not drop it after all the issues it had. And now, basically 2 to 3 weeks, I think it's been 3 weeks now, since that video's been uploaded, I am finished the challenge for this one. Took a day of preparation, and then a day of recording, so not sure how long the editing is going to take for this. Probably a week, if I'm effective. 2 weeks if not, but guess you'll see when it's out. I don't know. This is old me speaking now. I don't know what will happen. This hopefully it won't be a huge hiatus for me where it's like, let's take another 9 years to release this, or 9 months. My bad. So hopefully not that now. But 2024 was a big year just because like I want to make videos on the game, and it was a lot of fun. I found my editing. I practiced a lot. I found my style. I found what I'm good at. And this became a hobby, in the sense that I just wanted to try out into other stuff. One Shot, a game that I love as well, and that I haven't finished, which I plan to. It was good, but I didn't really find myself in it. I just tried doing what every other YouTuber did at the time, back like in the 2010s. Full-on gameplays and playthroughs, and people loved watching those at the time a lot. But challenge videos perform better now, so I decided, let me just mesh the two. Make a story out of a challenge video, but something unique, something original that I haven't seen anyone do, and all these 3 ideas came up with them sometime 2023, and then I did them in 2024, so big year anyway in terms of memories, like video 1, video 2, and then some stuff in between. And then 2025, when I came back for this video, basically, I finished the other one, and then I prepped for this one, and this is the fully finished base with the tiny wee containment, which had the little baby, which had Larry, and a sand shark and stalker as well. They were quite cute. They're cool. I like them, so I made them there as well. But then the other base, which this picture weirdly looks nice, the composition of it. Never really used it. I think I used it a handful of times, actually stopping to make food or some stuff material-wise if I didn't want to go all the way up, but it was very meh. It's a checkpoint, but basically, and the marker told me, oh, I need to go down this way so I won't get lost. But I memorized the path now, so honestly this became very obsolete, but the fact they made it still something, it served a purpose. And then, this is cool, it's the little containment, which I realized I can put in this room, and I think I can make a big one. I can make a 3-slot containment, but I'll do that in Below Zero, because that's when Below Zero made these big rooms and stuff was introduced, so a lot of stuff I'd like to try in Below Zero as well, so that'd be cool. But, time being, this stuff for 2025, and the last few things here are, obviously, Zenith, which is the sub with Zenith's colors, so he's gray with some blue, not that type of blue, but, actually, no, I'm being stupid, sorry. His hoodie. He has a hoodie, and then the yellow is meant to represent his, like, star, like, celestial type of theme that he has going on as well. So, just little stuff there. So, that's that. This is a similar color scheme, but I decided to add orange on it, because, I don't know, orange looks nice. And then this, which is the very last challenge. This would definitely be up on the wall right here, and that'll be the 3 videos in a span of a year, which is not a lot, but these take a lot of time to get right. And I'm very happy with each single one. I'm proud of them. Even if they didn't perform well, which 1,000 views is a lot. I am not used to getting anything over 50 views for most of my stuff. So 1,000 is a lot to me. A huge lot. Thank you once again for everyone that watches these videos. And if you're new, hi, hope you're having fun. Hope you want to stick around. But if you don't, hope you had fun with this video. That kind of thing. So, you know, thank you again very, very much. Yeah, so the last thing I want to just go on about the timeline, and then we can move on to finishing the game. Wow. From this point here, I could have finished it. Like, a year ago, last summer, I could have finished the game. I refused. I had video ideas. So I decided to do those before I finished the game. So, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I digress. I had a huge fear of thalassophobia, and this game is basically a horror game for me. It's terrifying. And it's a very big mental fear. And a phobia is exactly what it states it is. It's an irrational fear. An extreme irrational fear of something. And especially irrational fear for a game of sorts. But this game does and captures that feel perfectly and can give that fear to people that never had it before. So, not only is the game special, there's a lot. I can go on a whole rant about Subnuatica on its own, but that's not what you're here for. What I will say, though, is that this is one save, and I didn't give up on it. I could have stopped at 2020, and then decide, you know, why did I leave the game? Let me continue that save. Which I never do for Startle games. I'd always just come back to them after, like, I stopped playing them, get another hyperfixation, get back to them, and then restart again. So I'd never go on this far. I would just stop here, and redo it again, and again. But here, no. I decided to continue it. That's a big thing. A big step. Continuing something instead of restarting again. So, and I did. Even if I had 2-year gaps between playing the game. A year gap is fine. That works. Some people would take a gap year for some games and then come back to them and continue them. But 2 years, and then 2 years again. And then I stopped playing for a bit, and then I came back to it a year later. That is a lot, because this save is 6 years old. It took me 6 years to beat this game. Granted, I didn't play it for exactly 6 years. My game time's only at like 7 days. I'm not sure how many hours that is. Probably 100 hours at this point. But the fact that it's a culmination of me playing this game consistently and not quitting for 6 years to get it finished and make some goddamn great memories out of it. That is something, and I love it. This game means a lot to me, and I'm gonna get slightly teary-eyed actually finishing and looking at the cutscene. So,
seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Yep. I understood. Alrighty. That's that. That's the little wee moment I wanted to give. My little thoughts on it. The game, everything. Base you already seen. I'm not gonna go over it again.
Life support systems online.
We're gonna be leaving at night? I think daytime will be better. Let's say daytime. Not sure where that accent came out. Alright.
Pressurizing hydraulics. Auxiliary power unit online. All systems are go for liftoff.
Is it that simple? Like, can I... It's just a time capsule, that's the... Wait. I can launch the rocket now? I wanna make this, hold on, give me a second. What do I give them? I wanna... Okay, I don't know how... I'll take the miniature for the Aurora. I'll put that in there. What else would I bring, like, send away? The Aurora for Aurora. What could signify the dunes? What could signify the dunes? I don't know. I need to think. I'll give them like some ion as well, because ion's really good early on.
Welcome aboard.
Is this one slot in inventory? It is. Okay, grab. I'll take these fishies because I'll feel bad for them. I'd rather let them be free. Get one watermelon. Yeah, look at you. You're a big fishy. Very nice big fishy. Ooh, the ion power cells could be a good thing, actually. Yeah, power cells and batteries, they're really good. So I can actually just give them that, I think. I don't think they'll care that this is 0%. I can, like, just take him out and then people can, like, charge him. So, I think it's fine that I send them dead batteries. Yeah, so, batteries here, that's 4 things. And what 2 other things could I give? Ion cubes is simple and, like, good, but it's mainly for energy, and I already gave ion stuff, so I don't know. Kyanite is not great till right at the end. I might give him diamonds. So, like, have some diamonds, because they're kind of, like, okay to have if you find them. And then some power stuff. Nothing. Oh! I didn't know I can actually customize the color of it. That's a bit dumb of me. Yeah, that's not a bad rocket. The red goes nice. I like red too. That's not a bad rocket. I like that. Oh yeah, I wanted to release the fish. I'm stupid. I also forgot to say bye. Oh my god, I'm so forgetful. Where's my little guy? Larry! 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 Let me just play with you one more time. Hey, do you want a cookie? No! Okay. I need to say goodbye. Where are you? Come back. I need to say goodbye. No. Sorry, poopy. Bye. I love you. Take care now. You'll be okay, I promise. Okay, now I think we have everything. Ah, stupid face! Drop, 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 drop. There you go, have fun, bye! Let's give her the things. There you go, things later in your adventure. Hello adventurer, I've conquered all this game has to offer, in addition to doing personal challenges. I've conquered the dunes, circled the aurora, and circled the map while in the void. If you want to check out this journey for yourself, search Zenith Protospirit. And to conclude, I hope these items will serve you well, as they have me. Enjoy Subnautica. I really doubt I'll get anyone back as to if they ever found this, but that'd be cool.
Ready.
If not, then hey, I hope these come in handy for someone. That's it. That's everything I want to add. That's us. Leave right at sunset.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned.
This is so cool. The music is great. Oh, big space debris though.
Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
Are you alright? Yeah.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity
Oh, there's some
maneuver.
islands. Is that where we were? There's like a base thing there. No, it's the Aurora? That tiny? It's so cool to see the
Confirmed
islands. There's
destination
other ones.
Nearest interstellar phase gate.
Whoa.
Engaging ion boosters.
Oh, it's a
in
huge
3,
ice place too.
2,
That's below 0.
1.
Whoa!
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Subnautica. It's so good. I finally finished the game after 6 years. This is so special. This whole game, it means so much. That's the first like serial game I ever beat too. Like, I didn't ever even beat in Minecraft. Like, oh my goodness. Well done to all these people. Well, you knew. There's Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, IGP, A-Bit Ryan, Actinubis, Anthnovia. Yeah, I love so many of these. Awesome Crunch as well. There's one version of Digital. I love all those YouTubers as well. Friendly friends, fans. With Unity from Unity Technologies, so much stuff.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
Oh, lovely. And thank you for playing. So what happened to my save? I can continue if I want, but that's it. 3 days and 14 hours and 37 minutes. I don't have much else to say. I conclude it's just amazing game, amazing memories, amazing everything. I don't see any flaws in the first game, honestly. Like, there's stuff they could have added, yes, but I don't see any negatives. I can't. It's like, they've done such a great early access game, and the full thing at launch is so good. So, so good. The fact they managed to make a good story in it, too, which is so perplexing, because I haven't seen a game that's a survival game actually have a good story. Like, the way it flows so good. Like, so well. Despite it being, like, so open. It's so damn good. Like, oh, man. I'm not sure how Below Zero is. I know it's been fairly criticized. It's not terrible. It's not. It's still good, but it's very different. I'm just gonna not expect as much as I had expected for this game. I've heard a lot of stuff about it. But, I'll gladly play it. I'll gladly enjoy it the same. I already have one video that I think could work as an idea. So... yeah, that's it. We did it. You were here along for the ride, too. We've all done it. Thanks to you, I've beaten the game with extra flair, extra memories, extra everything. And, that's it. Can't think of anything else. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Alrighty, well, to conclude, if you made it this far, make sure to give the video a like. If you want to stick around and see what I'm up to, make sure then to subscribe. That's all for now. Have a great day. That's all for now. Have a great day.